Welcome to JP Golf. Today I'm going to go through my 6-step selection process to the short game. Every good professional has a fantastic imagination around the green. They go through these processes every single time they have a short game shot, and they select the best option to the circumstance at hand. Option number 1 for you at the moment is when you're off the green, putt it. Even if you're 1 or 2 metres off, it's a fantastic option. Generally speaking, your worst putt will be as good as your best chip. So I highly recommend you use the putter when you're in doubt. Jack Nicklaus use it all the time, and it is a fantastic option off the green. Option number 2, it's in all the golf magazines, the latest and greatest shot out there. Option number 2 is to putt it with your hybrid. Your hybrid has around 21 degrees loft on it. If you play it like a putter, you play it forward in the stance and you hit the ball on the way up, just with a putting action, that ball will get into the air momentarily and roll towards the hole. Fantastic option off the green. So option number 2 is to putt it with your hybrid. Option 3 is the standard chip shot. The ball back in your stance, the weight forward and the hands forward. Keeping the backswing low and the follow through low, and a very firm left wrist through the shot. Option 4 is a higher risk shot. That's why it's at option 4, not option 1. We play option 4 as the high chip. We use our lofted club, probably a sand wedge or a lob wedge. We open the club face a little bit at the setup, keeping the club open. We play the ball forward in our stance. From there, we do the chipping action, low back and low through, trying to keep the club open through impact. Again, there's no wrist involved. We're not trying to lift the ball. We're letting the loft do all the work for us. So option 4 is the high chip. Forward in the stance, backswing low and follow through low. Option 5 is the standard pitch shot. So we take our normal grip. I always tell my students to take their grip down the bottom of the club. Everyone tends to ask me what club they should use around the green. I always say to them, in your youth, how far could you throw a ball? Most of them say 30, 40 metres, something like that. So therefore, if you're in throwing distance in your youth, I suggest to use your sand wedge or your lob wedge. Then when you get further back out from the green, you use your pitching wedge. I always recommend to go down the bottom of the grip for the short shot. As you get further out, start moving your hands up the grip. When you get your club and you're gripping it up the top and doing more of a full swing, that's the time to change, and that's the time to go back to your short shot with the next selected club. So option 5 is to do the pitch shot. We play the ball forward in our stance, we put our weight onto our front foot, and we do an abbreviated swing. I always like to imagine my body's inside a clock, and I swing from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock or 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, depending on where you're looking at the clock. But it's a fantastic way to judge the distance. So option 5 is to do the pitch. Now option 6 is the hero shot. Option 6 everyone loves to do. It looks the best, it backspins, it stops quickly on the green, but it is the most difficult shot, and that is called the lob shot. That's where we open the club up to its maximum loft. Okay, we open the club right up. We play the ball forward in our stance. We do a normal swing hitting down on the ball. I always recommend with the pitch and the lob to almost imagine it's like the letter V. You're swinging down to the bottom of the point so the ball can go up in the air. I guarantee you that if you follow these 6 steps in your short game, you'll select the best shot at hand and you'll be a much better golf player as a result.